Fly me to the moon. Let me see what freedom's like without dollars and gold bars.
What's the second thought? There is no second pass.
Good morning, Chaos! How you guys doing? How you guys doing? It is I, the Crypto Otaku, back again for some more Crypto Chaos and coffee. Yeah, don't forget that last important element there. I definitely need that every single morning. How's it going? How's it going, guys? Twitch is here saying the chaotic buy the dip moment. Yes. Crypto JPEG is #1 this morning. Not only #1, but also he was #1. Yeah, he was actually here first. That's right. First one to hear first. Bring on the chaos and some good news. Well, we still got the rest of the month to get through. And also, don't forget about Jerome Powell next week on Wednesday. Those are, of course, going to be the current narratives we have in the most local time frames. All right, let's see what we got here. Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. Master Otaku, let's get ready to rumble. OG Boban, good morning, guys. Good morning. Fire, let's bring it, guys. Bring it. Yes. Bring on the flames. Bring on the chaos. I love it, guys. Love it. Thank you, Twitch. Coming in and buying the dip. Say, buy the dip. Just hiding that in there. I love it. I love it. Yes. No, you didn't have to add that up at all. It looks perfect on my end. The chaotic buy the dip. No, it was perfect. 100%. 100%. At least it showed on my end. It depends on how far you're zoomed in, your browser, and like what your app you're using. It looks great on my end though. All right, guys. So yeah, we got Bloomberg on the pre-market this morning. Just kind of talking about Trump yesterday. We were talking about that last night. Of course, his walk with Powell. That's mostly what everyone's been talking about in the pre-market. If I can get back to that now. It's been like a minute and a half. Yeah, there you go. So if you guys didn't catch that yesterday, here's your wake-up call. He ran him through the ringer, right in the Fed, to his face, right in the middle of the Fed's home headquarters.
Their mortgage strategist, and he said you got to get below
mascots out of here.
6%, somewhere in the 5 to 6% range, because people are not going to get 3% again. And if we've come down from 7, then you get into the 5s, people are going to feel better, and that might start to loosen things up. So we're probably
and we're probably not going to get a rate
specific
cut.
issues to companies.
You know
like
what?
Intel or Texas
We still got another week, so
really need
it's
to
possible.
See those earnings come through, and projections for next year looking pretty good to justify some of the valuations we see right now.
What do you think about the effects of tariffs? Because we've passed the sky is falling point, and now we've realized companies have really fat margins, and they're eating a lot of these tariffs. So maybe
they're all just kind of waiting for the next big thing. And August is going to be the next big move, guys. On August 1st, if all this actually goes through and we shake up the entire world with these tariffs, oh God, it's going to get crazy. Especially if some of these countries get hit with plus 20% tariffs overnight on Monday. No, Wednesday. Thursday? Thursday. I think Thursday is the 1st of August. All right. We got tonight, this morning. Super Danny's in the house. How's it going, Super Danny? Good morning. Happy to see ya. All guys are here. 5 minutes before the market bell opens on Friday. Friday's usually, of course, guys, limited price action, but we did just see a pretty strong, resilient Bitcoin overnight. Again, guys, I hate to toot my own horn, but I give all the credit to the Crypto Chaos Magic every single night here on the channel. We're tired of winning, guys. So tired of winning. I'm so tired of winning. I really can't take it anymore. It's ridiculous. I'm so sick of this mess on my desk. Holy crap, that's freaking money. Get it out of here. Just go. Shoo. Shoo. All right, guys. All right, kidding aside and all the stuff and things. Of course, last night we predicted basically a baseline bearish target for Bitcoin at the market expiry's close. It's kind of pretty much what we saw. We saw a rundown actually a little further down than I would in that time frame. Came back up and basically, again, guys, it's ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous. We're so damn close every single night. It's absurd. Again, to predict these markets, who else can do it that close, guys? Every single freaking day. I am on like a 97% win streak. Again, it's an arbitrary number. I just threw out myself. But anyway, guys, either way, for it to hold on this strong during the expiry close, it's pretty bullish. But we still got to get through the monthly close and the Fed meeting on Wednesday. All right, guys. So we got about 2 minutes left. Okay, let's see if I have anything else to address in the chat real quick. Yes. Good morning. J Money's also here. Good morning, J Money. How's it going, J Money? Oh man, it's been a crazy few nights, guys. Last night was awesome too. We had so much fun last night. Holy crap. Okay, guys. Let's see if the headlines are popping up this morning and take a look at anything that might be breaking before the market bell opens in about 2 minutes. I got that on the side of my corner of my eye. All right, so what Europe responses to a no deal with Trump could look like. Yeah, screw Europe. They're going to be enslaved anyway by CBDCs. Uncertainty remains about if and when a trade agreement between the EU and the US could be struck. The EU is preparing countermeasures in case of a no-deal scenario. Talks with a potential deal have, however, also been heating up this week. Brussels is prepared to do a no-deal scenario with uncertainty persists about it with the trade agreement between the European Union and U.S. will materialize. Lawmakers on Thursday signed off on a major package on counter tariffs that would target a wide range of goods. Decisions reportedly ongoing and deploying the EU's so-called trade bazooka. Really? That's a thing? What the hell? What is that referring to? Trade bazooka. Oh, Jesus. Anti-coercion instrument? They don't need bullied. Basically, that's what it's all about. I mean, I don't blame some of these countries, of course. It is very... I mean, we've been bullying them since the very beginning of the year. All right. Okay. So measures could kick off in as soon as a few days left before August 1st, which the EU imports to the U.S. are set to be slapped with 30% tariffs, and the EU is expected to respond promptly. Talks of the potential deal have, however, been heating up this week, with sources telling CNBC that the current base case scenario for the deal includes a 15% tariff, and the EU imports to the U.S. Any possible exemptions are still worked out, they noted. I wonder how the China deal is going on right now. Because last time we heard it sounded like it was a pretty done deal, but then it was like, oh, there was all these things. And in the back end with China didn't look really positive. Let's see what's going on with the deal with China. Is that done? I know we wanted those rare earth metals, right? Rare earth magnets. Bad Philippines deal. China, USA or China to discuss tariff deadline. This is 2 days ago. Extends as Trump reaches Philippines deal. July 22nd. That was, of course, 3 days ago. U.S. and Chinese officials met with Stockholm this week. I think it was trade deal is a really good place with China. It's the last thing we heard, and I don't know if it really is a good deal. Anyway, we got a market bell opening here in about 30 seconds. We're going to switch over to there and, catch up with the chat. If there's anything left in there before, I think we're good. Yep, yeah, we're good. Here we go, guys. Boom.
7-day rally hits a wall. Moments away from the start of trading. This is Bloomberg Open Interest. Maybe it's the pause that refreshes. I'm Matt Miller. You can see S&P futures not doing much at all. NASDAQ either. The small caps peeping their heads up a little bit, 0.4%. You hear the opening bell and see it on the New York Stock Exchange. Accelerant, ARX, I believe is the ticker. Just went public yesterday with a nice little pop from 21 to 28.50. You can see here on the NASDAQ, we've got... I guess it's a Broadway musical actress here, Joy.
Is that Joy?
Who is playing the role of a woman who invented like a mop and apparently some hangers. And I think Jennifer Lawrence did the film version of that. Stocks to watch. Katie, what have you got today?
I think it was a self-wringing mop, if that adds
a self-wringing mop.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I guess, yeah, that's useful. Anyway, let's talk about sneakers because Deckers climbing after UGG and Hoka sales jumped last quarter. Shares recovering after falling nearly 50% this year, currently higher by about 17% as trading kicks off. A really interesting read on consumer demand and also on the state of supply chains. We'll be talking about Deckers a little bit more later this hour, Matt.
All right, Intel is down because of concerns that its new CEO is more focused on cost cutting than restoring the chip maker's technological edge. It's really basically got no plan for a comeback, and investors, I guess,
it's Intel. What do they need to do?
Realizing that this morning?
Well, it has been building a pretty impressive year-to-date rally, and then Lip-Bu Tan took the mic yesterday and kind of didn't give much of a reason for hope for shareholders there, basically really hammering home that they're cutting costs, okay? They're not focused on getting their edge back, so not quite inspiring for shares.
No, and it's worth less than $100 billion now, which is, well, with NVIDIA at $4 trillion, it's slightly disconcerting. We're back with Alpine Saxon Woods Chief Market Strategist Sarah Hunt. And Sarah, you were talking about the tech stocks. Obviously, you pointed out Intel and some others have specific issues. But in terms of the big ones,
all right. I don't want to hear about tech stocks this morning. Oh, we hear enough about that in our space. Okay, what else we got in the chat? Gamma Goddess is here. Grand Rising Otaku and Chaos fam. Let's go. Good morning, Gamma. Do you wake up to a Gammarita too, Gamma? Or is it a Gamma latte? All right, say hope everyone is doing well, and let's get this money as always, Gamma. That's what we're here to do. Life-changing or wife-changing wealth is coming ahead, guys. It's coming ahead soon. When wife-changing wealth, guys?
When will then be now? Soon.
Right. Let's see what else we got this morning in the headlines while they're rattling on about tech stocks and monopolies. Let's see. Let's take a look at Fox Business and CNBC. We took a little bit at the CBC this morning. Some of the headlines. Everything's kind of slow. Again, it's a Friday. Happy Friday, guys. And Chabby coming in with a $10 super chat. Good morning.
Give me money.
Boom.
Money now. Me, money needing a lot now.
Thanks, Chappie. Of course, my favorite dystopian future film in the last 10 years. Chappie. If you guys haven't seen Chappie, you guys see Chappie, man. I love that freaking robot. Chappie asks, you think XEN could get to 26 to 32 cents? Damn, my boy. That is a very tall order. We take a look at that. Of course, it's still early for the run. In terms of parabolic moves, really haven't happened yet. So anything's possible. Let's take a look real quick at the charts and see what we have. Maybe we can consult the bones, if you will. Read the tea leaves. Oh my God. I also want to see where my current exit's set up to right around about 10 cents. That's where my take profits are pretty much all going to be at. So I'm not personally going to be in there at that level. It may run that high. I'm just not. I'm not going to risk it for the biscuit. As of right now, we're sitting at $1.05. So it's still early. It's still early, Chappie. But by November, it very could be possible. I mean, especially if Bitcoin moves to like Grok 4.0 was talking about. I don't know if you guys weren't here yesterday, but someone paid the newest version of Grok, a heavy model, supposed to be the most accurate or the most strongest AI model we have, and someone paid that model about $3,000 to someone paid that, I guess OpenAI or X or whoever the hell owns that that model. $3,000 to run an algorithm to see where Bitcoin will be by November, specifically November. And if we do get that $400,000 price target that model predicts, I don't see why most of the stuff can't run to absurd prices. That's the idea right here. That's Grok 4.0's heavy model calling for a $400,000 prediction. I'm not calling for that. It's just pretty radical. That's up there. And again, it does kind of line up with a lot of the other previous cycles when it comes to price action. We haven't seen a parabolic move quite yet for Bitcoin. When banana. I mean, it looks pretty much like we're still down here. maybe like right here. So a 3x or 4x from here would not be completely absurd if you're just looking at again past history, and again that does not mean new future performance. Anyway, so XCN could potentially, with Bitcoin rising that high, get that high. Yes, it could. It could, but I'd be definitely trying to attack the previous all-time high first. This is, again, an older coin. This came out in the bear market right after the previous run. So all-time high, again, with market cap. And again, I know I go into this stuff all the time. You guys don't like some of you guys don't like when I talk about market cap, but it's important. It is important, especially when you're trying to predict the prices of future coins performances. So let's take a look real quick. And one of my favorite tools to do this is, of course, Coin Perspective. Let's do a little bit of moon math this morning. I usually don't do good in grade school in the mornings when it comes to math, but let's try anyway. Oh no, their site might be down. No. Well, you might have to get a rain check on this, Chappie. This sucks. What is going on? I've never seen their site down before. Yeah. It looks like they're not active right now. That sucks. Let me try one more time. I'm gonna just give it one more go. That's one of my favorite tools in crypto. Yep, it's down. All right. Well, okay, the idea is we can at least check coin market cap and at least compare the market cap size, and then we can look at Coin Perspective another time. So another way to do this is also directly through Coin Market Cap, CoinGecko, whichever you like to look at, just the market cap in general from past performance. So XCN right now, sitting about, what, a penny and a half. Came down quite a bit, actually. So again, a good DCA. I was calling it out a couple days ago as well. All right, so here we go. XCN currently sitting at 1.5 pennies. So the current price action there. If you go back to all time, you go back to the previous launch, when it launched. Of course, a lot of this always goes parabolic when a token launches. But what more importantly, what is the market cap? So you can see here it's kind of leveled out with the tokens being allocated. Max supply is 48 billion tokens. Circulating supply right now is about 34. So they still have about 14 billion tokens to allocate to the network. It's going to happen over time. It's not really going to affect too much of price, I don't think, here soon. They do show unlocks on here too, so if you want to take a look at that, let's see if they have that listed for here. I don't think they do. No, they don't. But yeah, you can find that information, of course, on the tokens website and white paper. But anyway, what I want to show you guys here, of course, how the price is dictated by also market cap and the amount of tokens. And it's easy to show you with Coin Perspective because you can just plug in the amount of tokens as well. Yeah, right there it was about a penny. It was worth about a penny with that, not a penny, 10 cents. Wow, about 10, 20 cents last cycle. That's where it got to in the bear market when it launched. And the market cap, more importantly, the market cap was only $2 billion. $2 billion. Currently, right now, it is about $500 million. So yeah, you can see how much more money we need in XCN to get it up to that previous price action, right? So now just doing some quick moon math, probably going to be not correct at all. I'm terrible with math without learning models and algorithms and yada yada to help us. But yeah, it's a $500 million, right? I say yeah, it's $500 million right now. Oh my god. So for us to get to, it's like that's about 1.5 cents, right? $500 million. $500 million, so that's 500 million. So for us to get back to previous price action, it'd be almost a 10x from here. I would say let's just do 8x for quick math. So let's see what the market cap would have to be, somewhere around 4 billion to get the previous all-time highs. I don't think we're going to get more than 10 billion maybe this cycle. I don't know how far XCN is going to go. But let's say, for example, it does get to 10 billion. I hate doing this stuff without Coin Perspective. Then yeah, XCN could get to maybe 15, 20 cents. I don't know. I'm probably doing that math wrong again too, because I don't have Coin Perspective. It's down today, guys. It's down. All right, so I'll maybe adjust your targets or your exit strategy a little bit. I think those are a little extreme. 25 to 32 cents, something like that. It could happen. It could still happen on the blow off top. I'm just not going to be there when it does. We're all going to be stupid, filthy rich. I don't think you need to push it out that long. All right. But anyway, guys, you do you, boo boo. And I wish you all the best of luck. in this bull run we're about to have. All right. Let's see what else we got. The talking heads talking about this morning. Let's check Fox News. Let's check CNBC and Bloomberg. Guys, if you are paying for this stuff, stop it. Save your money. Each one of these damn platforms costs about $15 a month. Every single damn thing now costs about that, and you can only afford maybe like 5, realistically, a month. I mean, it's crazy. Go to newslive.com, and you can watch all the current news streaming for free. That's right, for free. Again, just giving you guys a shout out. Don't pay for something, get for free. Don't pay for something, get for free. All right, thank you, Oscar. All right, guys, what else we got? What else we got here? We got the Nasdaq talking about record highs. S&P and Nasdaq highs. What do we got? Fox Business talking about nothing. They're on break. And Bloomberg also on break. Okay, let's get back to the chat and see what you guys are talking about right now. XYN to $125,000. Oh my God. Crazy. I don't know about that one. Twitch. Wife changing wealth, baby. Yeah. Raw Paul says calling for Bitcoin to 400,000. That might be where he got it. Maybe he's the one who paid for that. Maybe he's the one who paid Grok $3,000. I don't know who did. It wasn't very clear. Was it Raul Paul? We read that article yesterday. Who? Jesus, can't type this morning too. Who paid Grok 4.0? Oh my God, 4.9. Wow. For 400K. Bitcoin. Oh my God, prediction. I'm trying to type over on a microphone. It's kind of hard sometimes. I'm missing something here. Prediction. Oh yeah, November. Oh. Okay, yeah. Therefore, instead of being paid prediction model, this, okay, come on, this doesn't help me at all. I don't know. Maybe it was a undisclosed investor. I don't know who paid for it, but either way, that came out yesterday. That someone paid the bananas. So I would not be surprised at all if it was Raul Paul throwing money at it. I don't know. All right, let's see what else we got in here in the chat. Mike P says, hope that guy was right. We need this extra push. Seriously, that'd be insane. Again, that's the end of the year, too. Blow off top. Usually is around October, November. Okay, let's see. Raul Paul is the final boss. Gee, Boban. Yeah. I'll take 10 cents, but I'm greedy AF, says Chappie. That's just my safe exit, okay? That's only a 10x from here. I think it's, not even from here, but a little earlier from here, right? And I'm not going to sell probably all of it. I'm just going to start taking profits around 10x. 10 cents. Let's see. Raul Paul. Miria is looking like it's catching support, but if not, we're looking at a dip, baby. A biggins, like towards a 0-0, a 3 zeros dip. Damn, I don't know about that. I don't know if we're going back to 3 zeros on XCN. I don't know, Twitch. Just ask Grok, says OG Boban. Oh my God. Yes, good morning. Danny says, I might get out the next pump and get into Miria XDB if half a penny or 5 cents to 10 cents XCM. Interesting. So yeah, you're kind of on the same page I am too. Twitch says, no Miria, man, no Miria. Oh Jesus, really? No Miria. Oh, jeez. I still got a big bag of Miria. Huge, colossal bag of Miria. And I'm not like super bullish on it either. It's the most riskiest thing I hold. I don't even see it. Where's the chart? How's Miria doing? It's doing okay. It's just got to climb out of the gutter still. Still, guys, when we start melting faces up here, it's going to be amazing. Anyone who bought down here at any kind of level, if Miria does pop off. Same thing, XCN's already kind of started to run. What else do we have here? Swiftcoin. Yeah, Swiftcoin still has a long way to go as well. Man, we haven't seen this break out. My God, it broke out. I forgot the 5 cents back at the beginning of the year. Again, all these coins are held back so much since January. Not a single thing has happened in the grand scheme of things yet. All right. Let's get back in here. So we got Paramount Skydance merger. Paramount, of course, releasing that new episode of South Park here recently, I guess, as of a few days ago. Trump was actually featured in it too, so it's kind of trending right now. Of course, that was on the normies. They're searching it last night. What else we got? Everything else is still on break. Let's take a look at more headlines, see what else we have. on CNBC. Breaking, stocks are a little changed as traders gear up for next round of earnings. Yay. Oh, TradFi. So boring. Okay, so yeah, let's get into, let's see what Fox is covering in their headlines this morning. If I click on the right thing. Kansas City ends free buses as New York City candidate pushes similar program. Interesting. God. You're gonna push it. We're gonna take it away. Okay, second executive resigns after awkward Coldplay concert video. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my God. I guess yeah. So I guess people are just quitting their jobs now because they don't want. I don't know what's that. Resignations. Doge officials, phenomenal work is over in government. White House says. We can take a look at that. I'm not sure what that's pertaining to. OpenAI CEO sends clear warning about looming crisis facing Americans. Yes, let's get some doom going, guys. Let's get some doom going. I love it. We got so much doom spending, too. I don't know about you guys' credit cards, but my God, dude, I've got way too much racked up on credit cards. Way too much. NVIDIA CEO says Trump's AI plan will fundamentally change America's position. Says, of course, Jensen Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA. Yeah, we know. He wants to push with data centers, and that's exactly what he wants. What else we have here? Treasury Secretary demands Federal Reserve internal review. And Kudlow, we just got that yesterday. Walked the halls with Jerome. What else? Sound. I'm like, what the hell is that coming from? There we go. God.
Committed to sustaining and enhancing America's global AI dominance. We have a celebrity with us this morning. Chrysler Hain is OpenAI's Chief Global Affairs Officer, and he joins me now. Okay, Chris, you're the expert. You know what you're talking about. What is your ideal AI policy?
Well, Stuart, I think I'm actually on with the real celebrity here, but thank you for that.
Yeah. Okay, we don't need to listen to that. All right, guys, it's kind of back and forth this morning. Nothing really breaking. Nothing really. It's a Friday. Everyone's, of course, waiting for the weekend, checking out early. Usually that's the thing. That's the deal. So CNBC is still talking about Paramount, Standard Charter. It looks like now. OpenAI. Let's see
I spent last week.
We're still rattling on about that. Come on.
OpenAI is
this
responding
thing just
to the
keeps jumping all over the place.
AI
It's driving me
plan.
crazy.
The president.
All right, there we go. We got Elon Musk. Over. Oh yeah, I want to talk about this here. Elon Musk ally who worked on Doge leaves the government. Antonio Garcias, the founder of Valor Equity Partners, who was previously involved with Trump administration's Doge effort, is no longer serving as a volunteer special government employee. Firm partner of the co-president Juan Sabater indicated that to Fox News Digital that he's no longer serving in the office, in the Oval Office. Antonio serves as a volunteer special government employee for a period of less than 130 days. His plan of record was always to conclude his work by July 4th. Sabater stated on Thursday morning email. Okay, so yeah, this is like a nothing article. Firm's website here, director of Tesla. Okay, he was a director of Tesla in 2007 to 2021. Yeah, no one could get enough done in the White House, so they're moving on to bigger and better things. All right, whatever. What else we got here? Moments ago, President Donald Trump answers questions ahead of trip to Scotland. This is breaking news. Surprised Bloomberg didn't cover this.
It could be that we'll have to put secondary sanctions on you.
250 days.
Maybe, yeah.
Do you think it will counterproductive? What could be a counterproductive?
Who are you with? Who are you with?
Scripps News.
Oh, good.
Counterproductive to France, for France to say that they would recognize the Palestinian state. Macron said that yesterday.
Look, he's a different kind of a guy. He's okay. He's a team player, pretty much. But here's the good news: what he says doesn't matter. You know, it's not going to change it. Well, he made a statement. France, Macron. His statement doesn't carry any weight. He's a very good guy. I like him, but that statement doesn't carry weight.
How close are you to a trade deal with the EU?
I would say that we have a 50-50 chance maybe less than that.
Wow.
But a 50-50 chance of making a deal with the EU. And it'll be a deal where they have to buy down their tariffs, because they're right now at 30%. And they'll have to buy them down, maybe, or they could leave them the way they are. But they want to make a deal very badly. I would have said we have a 25% chance with Japan, and they kept coming back, and we made a deal. And the deal is, don't forget, Japan's putting up $550 billion. It's a lot of money. And also paying tariffs. The biggest part of the Japan deal, and maybe we get this with EU, maybe we don't, is that we have the right to go in and trade. We have the right. They've totally opened Japan to just to the U.S. That's, to me, the biggest part of the deal.
What level of tire are you looking for?
Yes, more model kits for me. More model kits for me.
You would like to see further nuclear arms reductions between the United States and
like
Russia.
to see that.
But the New START treaty is expiring in about 6 months, and it cannot be legally extended.
That's a problem. That's a problem for the world.
Create a new one.
It's a problem for the world. You know, we have restrictions, and they have restrictions, as you know, on nuclear. That's not an agreement you want expiring. We're starting to work on that, but that is a big problem for the world. When you take off nuclear restrictions, that's a big problem for the world.
What level of tire are you, Mr. President?
I think that Jerome Powell, I think we had a very good meeting. Forgetting about the building, that's out of control.
Yeah, he's going to give us a rate cut.
We had a very good meeting on interest rates. And he said to me, now I don't know if he's going to say this on Thursday or whenever he speaks, but he said to me very strongly, the country is doing well. He said, congratulations, the country is doing really well. And I got that to mean that I think he's going to start recommending lower rates.
Because of that conversation?
How do you think that the Supreme
The country really is doing well.
We paddled him, so he's gonna lower these rates.
Thank you, Mr. President. How do you think that the Supreme Court's ruling that benefited you on presidential immunity would apply to former President Barack Obama and what you're accusing him of doing?
It probably helps him a lot. Probably helps him a lot, the immunity ruling. But it doesn't help the people around him at all. But it probably helps him a lot. Well, he's done criminal acts, there's no question about it. But he has immunity, and it probably helps him a lot.
A trade agreement you're looking to sign too.
He owes me big. Obama owes me big.
What are the details in the UK trade agreement you're hoping to fine tune with the Prime Minister
This week we want to talk about certain aspects which is going to be good for both countries. More fine-tuning, and also we're going to do a little celebrating together because, you know, we got along very well. UK's been trying to make a deal with us for like 12 years and haven't been able to do it. We got it done. He's doing a very good job, good Prime Minister, good guy. We really get along very well. So we're going to meet at Turnberry and we're going to meet at Aberdeen. So two beautiful places.
Is there wiggle room in steel and aluminum if they were to budge on digital services tax?
Say it.
Is there any wiggle room on steel and aluminum in exchange for any budge on digital services tax?
Not a lot, because if I do it for one, I have to do it for all. So on that, steel and aluminum, not a lot.
President, do you speak to Netanyahu about aid drops?
Sorry, Michelle, go ahead.
Mr. President, do you speak to Netanyahu about allowing aid drops in Gaza from Arab countries?
Yeah, I speak to him, but I can't tell you what I spoke to him about. But it was sort of disappointing, although I told you. I told you, when you get down to those last 20 hostages, you get down to that last 10 or 20, it's going to be very hard for Hamas to make a deal because they lose their shield, they lose their cover. We got a lot of them out, a lot of them. We took a lot of bodies out, too. You know, so many of the parents said, please get my son's body back. And we're able to do that. We got a lot of people out, live and people that are not alive. But it was very important to the parents to get their son back, even though they knew their son was dead.
Are you going to be able to get the Open Championship back to Turnberry?
I think they will do that, yeah. They want Turnberry is rated the #1 course in the world. I think they'll do that, yeah.
And are you going to talk to anybody
No,
about
I'm not going to.
that?
It's not about that. I'm going to see it for the first time in years. You were there the last time we went. That's pretty good, right? No, it's the best resort in the world, I think, at Turnberry, and it's one of the greatest courses in the world. We're going to see it. We're going to have, I believe, dinner at Turnberry, with the Prime Minister. Then we're going to go to the oil capital of Europe, which is Aberdeen, and we're going to have lunches there. We're going to have a good time. I think the Prime Minister and I get along very well.
Is he going to meet with Xi after this? He's supposed to meet with Xi.
I am.
What's that about?
Well, we have a lot of things in Scotland. I have a lot of love. My brother was born in Scotland.
Scotland.
And he's a good man. The Scottish leader's a good man. So I look forward to meeting him. That's all set up, right?
Paris Day is exactly 1 week from today, August the 1st. What do you expect between now and next Friday as it relates to your deadline?
When you say tariff, not Paris.
Paris.
Tariff. I think you said Paris Day.
No, Paris Day.
Well, most of the deals are finished right now. They're finished because we're just going to charge a certain tariff. A lower tariff that I could get. I don't want to hurt country. But we're going to send a letter out sometime during the week. And it's basically going to say you're going to pay 10%, you're going to pay 15%, you're going to pay maybe less. I don't know. But Australia was great. They opened up beef yesterday for the first time ever. And they did it. We didn't know about it. We asked them to do it, and all of a sudden we got a word that they wanted. So obviously they're looking to do something. But Australia. So August 1st is going to come, and we will have most of our deals finished, if not all. We haven't really had a lot of luck with Canada. I think Canada could be one where they'll just pay tariffs, not really a negotiation. We're working very diligently with Europe, the EU, which covers a lot of territory, a lot of countries, and that's the big one right now. We have the confines of a deal with China, but we haven't really. We don't have a deal with Canada. We haven't been focused on it.
When you send out those letters, Mr. President, when you send out those letters, you believe that will bring some certainty to the financial markets because then they will know.
No, when those letters go out, they're a page and a half. That means they have a deal. It's done. They pay that tariff, and that is a contract essentially. And they can come into the country. They're going to pay a tariff. I'm going to keep it minimal. I'm going to keep it. I'm not looking to hurt countries. I could do that too, but I'm not looking to do that. But when that letter goes out, that's a deal. And we'll be sending maybe close to 200 of those letters out. Don't forget, we have a lot of countries. So we're going to be sending out almost 200 of those letters. But once those letters go out, there we have a deal. Now, we sent one to Japan, we sent one to EU, and they came back and negotiated a deal. I think EU has got a pretty good chance of making a deal.
With all of that revenue coming in, Mr. President,
a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Our country was a dead country. It was a dead country 1 year ago. Now we have the hottest country anywhere in the world. And don't you feel it?
Mr. President,
do you feel it?
All of that revenue coming in tens of billions of dollars. Do you think there's the possibility of a rebate to the American public in terms of all of that money?
We're thinking about that, actually. We have so much money coming in, we're thinking about a little rebate, but the big thing we want to do is pay down debt. But we're thinking about a rebate. That's a very good question. You just made a lot of news. We're thinking about a rebate because we have so much money coming in from tariffs that a little rebate for people of a certain income level might be very nice.
That's what they were talking about at the beginning of the year with Doge. Okay, are we actually going to let them get on the plane? Or the helicopter? Can't hear nothing anymore.
People don't know this, and we didn't certainly get any acknowledgement or thank you, but we contributed $60 million to food and supplies and everything else. We hope the money gets there because, that money gets taken, the food gets taken. We're going to do more, but we gave a lot of money. We gave a majority of the money, and the sad part is that no other country other than us gives anything.
Have you spoken to Michael Walkley about running for that North Carolina?
I have,
Senate?
yeah.
And will he run, do you think?
I think he will.
There are teacher shortages, so what can be done to get...
Are you from North Carolina?
My father lives there.
He'll be a good candidate.
What can be done to bring more teachers, more educators into the classroom to alleviate the teacher shortage across the country?
We're doing that, and we're doing it strongly. What we're doing is moving education back to the states. The states will run education. When they do it, you're going to have the best education in the world. We'll have 35 or 40 states where it will be as good as Sweden, Norway, Denmark, the top 5 or 6 countries.
How do you attract the top talent, the top teachers to get them into class?
We're going to get them. We already have them. When we go back to the States with education, you're going to see a big difference.
This is crazy. Oh my God. You just keep going. Despite what you say, you love or hate Trump. Oh my God, dude. He's 80 years old. 80 years old. I can't imagine my grandfather doing any of this stuff.
He's a great man who's a great lawyer. He's got a great heart. But he's over there now. I don't know exactly what's happening. But I certainly can't talk about pardons.
Can you trust what she's telling him? She's a convicted trafficker who's eager to get out of prison.
Well, he's a professional lawyer. I think he's been through things like this before. But, you should focus on Clinton. You should focus on the president of Harvard, the former president of Harvard. You should focus on some of the hedge fund guys. I'll give you a list. These guys lived with Jeffrey Epstein. I sure as hell didn't.
Oh, they're still talking about the island. All right. You're good. Just go, Trump. He's getting further away from the microphone. Oh, he's just talking about Powell. Yeah. He just wants interest rates cut. That's all he wants. Let the man get on the damn copter. Holy crap. Holy, they're chasing him down. Get to the chopper. You can't even hear him anymore. All right. I think we're going to call that. You can't even hear him anymore. All right, guys. This is crazy. Love him or hate him. I never was a big fan of Trump. Stuff like this is amazing. He's 80 years old. 80 years old. He still keeps it all together. He knows what's going on. He's walking around getting shit done. I mean, I just can't believe that yeah, this is happening. I've never seen a president do this much shit. It's insane. Whoever's I don't know, in charge of his health is a legend. For sure, especially with the diet that he eats. Anyway, what else is going on in the chat? I got to catch up with you guys in the chat. Are they still talking to him? Holy crap. Yeah, it's just, you can't hear nothing. All right. So yes, hit that like button. Yes. Don't forget to hit that like on your way out, guys. Please support the channel. Getting to 1,000 subs soon. When? 1,000 subs soon.
When will then be now? Soon.
Very soon, very soon. Thank you guys for reminding me to show the channel. It doesn't, of course, it costs anything to support the channel. Okay, so we got, I'm late. Good morning, everyone. Cody Bakula, how's it going? Cody, how's it going? Sell the estate and buy Simon's Cat, says OGP, but you crazy bastard. Hideki says, I recently received my parents' estate, so I have no credit card debt. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. Yeah, it does feel good when you do have that debt paid down. Yes, what else we have here? Everything happens in divine timing, Cody. You arrive when you are meant to be. Nice. I do like that one there, too. Are you tired of winning yet? Guys, seriously, are you tired of winning it? Holy crap. Holy hell. Yes, who is winning? Who is winning? We're all going to be winning. By the end of the year, we're all going to be winning. No, the who is not winning. They suck. Good morning, Cody. Yes, Braveheart McFreedom is also here. How's it going, Braveheart? OG Bellman says, no. Not who, but who. Not the who. Oh my God, that guy. But who is winning? God, it's so funny. Guys, we're all winning. I don't know about you guys, but my portfolio is still sitting at all-time highs. I mean, who the hell's not winning right now? Who? Let me know in the chat. You guys aren't winning. I gotta send you some of my some of my picks or something. I don't know what you're investing into. Hit the likes. Yes, feel it. I know Milk Money feels it. Yes, and all the flames in the chat. Thank you, Milk Money, for supporting the channel. I love those flames. I really like those flames. So much chaos every day. Are they still trying to get something out of Trump? Jesus.
Help make everybody safer.
Well, it is. And
they
right
are.
Outside we have some tents. I'm getting rid of them right now. You can't do that, especially in Washington, D.C. I talk to the mayor about it all the time. I said, you got to get rid of the tent. You can't have it. When leaders come to see me to make a trade deal for billions and billions and even trillions of dollars, and they come into this tents outside of the White House, we can't have that. Mr. President, it doesn't sound nice, but...
Let him get on the copter.
What would it take to force Zelensky and Putin to sit down together, maybe with you?
It's going to happen, but it should have happened 3 months ago.
Mr. President,
should Obama be...
message to Harvard now that Columbia has agreed to pay $200 million?
Well, Harvard wants to settle, but I think Columbia handled it better. Harvard wants to settle, but you know, they have a very good judge. They have a judge who will almost absolutely rule in their favor, even though it's our case all the way. But they have a very good Obama-appointed judge, and so they'll get a little kick out of that. But ultimately, we win their case. And the bottom line is we're not going to give any more money to Harvard. We're not giving any more money. They were getting $5 billion and $6 billion, $7.2 billion. We want to spread the wealth to other schools.
Let him go. Shit. That was insane. Holy crap. Yeah, I can't imagine, guys, any other president handling that as well. He has at 80 years old. That's insane. Insane. All right. Let the man take a break. Holy crap. Again, guys, I've never been a big fan of Trump. It's just, I gotta call it like I see it. That's insane. That's insane. All right, so that's Fox Business is covering, Trump before he gets on the copter. Yeah, that was live. Live. So yeah, breaking news every single day. So he's getting on the copter right now. He's going to be going to Scotland. I'm pretty sure he still has that trip with China still. So that's still on the back burner. Let's see what else we got in the chat real quick. I'm so far behind. It's so hard to keep with the chat now, guys. The hottest country around. People love to hate that character, 100%. They definitely do. Mr. T is epic, says OG Bobam. OGB, I just got here and saw Trump on the screen, which reminded me of the Otaku saying he's tired of winning. Yes, of course. So tired of winning, guys.
You may even get tired of winning.
Every
You
day.
say, please, too much winning. Can't take it anymore.
Yes, it's one of my favorite clips to play. And again, guys, just imagine where we were last year. I don't know if you guys are new to crypto or not. Last year, not even last year, last 4 years have been just terrible for crypto. I went through probably one of the darkest bear markets we've ever seen. Bitcoin, of course, falling down to as low as 16,000. Took advantage of that myself. Hope you guys took advantage of the bear market too, if you guys aren't super new. But yeah, it's been a crazy ride for sure, and then you can definitely feel the difference. Like Trump said, do you feel it? I really do feel, especially in crypto, our market and community has definitely changed overnight since 2024. Right. Let's see. Yes, so tired of winning. Yes, it's all in good fun. Of course, Braveheart. I hope you're having a great morning. Are you winning? I am. I'm personally winning. I hope you guys are personally winning too. Portfolio sitting near all-time highs, even with Bitcoin's pullback and the market. I'm happy. I cannot complain. And we're only getting started. We haven't done 10Xs yet, across the board, across the entire space. I mean, that's going to happen. Something like that will happen. Okay, so let's see. I'm always winning, even when I'm losing, because I let them win, says OG. Yes. The plane is a psyop. It shows that he has places to be. He is winning. It's a psyop. Yes, I love that. I love that spin on that conspiracy too. Every time we see a copter, it's just it's all just a psyop. They all just take off. They all take off and go somewhere else, and he's just sitting there drinking a Coke. Oh my God. Oh jeez, I'm not sure what the hell this is. I'm trying to get through the chat real quick before we get back in the news. Is that the Coldplay concert? It is. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I need a refund from a lack of intense winning, and Trump keeps talking about yes. Grandma God says, my grandma is 95 years old and still driving herself everywhere like a 30-year-old. There's nothing old about her. She goes to meetings and clubs. She line dances, and she's truly amazing. You are blessed. 100% you are blessed, Gamma. 100%. I can tell you that my grandparents are maybe not in the same boat. I do have one grandmother that's doing some of that stuff, although we just kind of took away the car from her. Not because she couldn't drive. It's just because it was getting to the point where it might have been too unsafe for her. So yeah, everyone ages differently, and I definitely believe that a diet has a lot to do with that as well. So yeah, and development too. Our grandparents are living longer than our parents. I don't know about you guys, but I've had a lot of members of my family pass in their 60s now, and my grandmother is basically superseding all of her kids. It's kind of sad to see that. We definitely got to pay attention more on what we're doing in our daily lives. Anyway, so what we got here? Oh my God, I cannot catch up. OG Boban says the aircraft noise. Yeah, seriously. I wish they could get that meeting done before they get on the tarmac or whatever you want to call it, the White House lawn. Braveheart with Freedom says OGB. I think I've already got that there. Did the 114,007 dip fill the CME gap? I mean, do we have to always fill the gaps? We don't always have to fill the gaps, but yeah, I mean, it probably did. I mean, let's see, go back here, 15 minute, 30 minute, the hour. All gaps are now filled, guys. They're all filled. I don't know if they're exactly filled, but yeah, playing around down here, I think it's fine. We did get down to as low as 114.7, like you mentioned. Yeah, I would say that. I mean, 113 would have been perfect. Again, perfect, but I was saying there's too many bulls and bears holding that key level of 115.16 that we weren't probably going to fall down to 13 or lower, right? So that was kind of my line in the sand. We're not going lower than 13.5, something like that. And yeah, that's kind of where we landed. Well, we still have a whole day to get through, though. Well, not a whole day, but 3 more days, and then we got Powell and everything else. I remember back in the day where we would just see sell-offs when Powell gets on there, just to have a sell-off, especially at the end of the month. And this is lining up perfectly with something like that too. All right, let's get back in the chat. I'm trying to keep some of this stuff going so that we don't miss anything breaking as well. Here we go. That's good. Bloomberg. Okay. All right. So what else we have here? I can try to catch up with everybody. So much, guys. So hard. It's so hard to do. Shill harder, says Jake the Snake. Yes. That's right. I need to shill harder. Guys, please like, subscribe, do all the things down below. We are trying to get the stream up to 1,000 subs so we can unlock all the superpowers on the channel. So I can get you 55 fries, 55 burgers, 55 milkshakes, 55 hot dogs, 55 everything. God damn. Oh, jeez. Okay. Enough shilling for now. Hopefully our Miria will perform. Yes, Miria Misfits, our Miria bags will perform. I need a refund for the lack of intense winning that you're not getting. Oh, jeez. I'm winning, but not as much as January. Yes, nothing is near January highs yet. No coin except for Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum, or even close to January highs yet. Biggest bags currently are, of course, XCN on Crypto JPEG. My biggest bag currently winning, again, guys, as of this morning, it was still pumping again against everything else, and that was ZBCN. It did come back down now after the market opens, but everyone's not paying attention to everyone when they are not paying attention to ZBCN is when ZBCN starts moving. Again, that's why I give it the anarchy symbol of approval, doing whatever the hell it wants, and still following this ridiculous squiggly line I drew to heaven, which is around 2 cents. Target's insane. I would love to see that play out. Well, I think it's 1.5 cents, whatever. Yeah, this is still killing it. Still hanging out around basically 204. Getting a bit of a rejection right now. Of course, this could play out to the upside as well. It's got some bullish vibes. If you zoom out even further in the daily, I mean maybe 4 hour, 1 hour, you can see a little bit of an inverted head and shoulder pattern, right? Inverted head and shoulder. That's exactly what that is. And yeah, that usually, of course, pumps to the upside. It's about 65-75% chance, somewhere around there. Yeah, that's, of course, what we're looking at today. Looks good, guys. I love it. Let's go. Oh, jeez.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, especially where it's going. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, man, it's so hard to catch up, guys, every day. It's getting harder. My portfolio is not at all-time highs. I probably should have a diversified and not put $13,000 in Miria. Damn, that's a lot. It's a lot of Miria. But yeah, now I digress. You're gonna be appreciative when you get that pump. It's gonna happen later though. I was expecting to get started with gaming in summer. We still have a few months of summer left to go though too. So September could still be a good month for Miria. I mean, even the end of August could be a good month for Miria too. Okay, Miria Misfits, don't get too down in the gutter. My portfolio. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, hopefully our Miria will perform, says Braveheart. Yes, it will. Jake the Snake says, good morning. Good shake the hike. Jake is reminding me, of course, to chill harder. Thank you, Jake. Braveheart McFreedom saying, oh my god, guys, I can't catch up. The plane is simultaneously real, but probably shiny with gold and diamonds. Cody might have something to do with that. Yes. Oh my god, you guys are crazy. My grandma is 95 years old and still driving herself. Oh my god, I'm so all over the place on the chat. I already read that one there. Trump is going to meet Andy. Yes, he is. He's headed there that way. Although Andy doesn't live in Scotland, he is from Scotland, though, originally. As Dixie drops, Brave for McFreedom, yes, the Dixie drops. So let's take a look at the Dixie. Yes, thank you. Thank you for bringing that up. I love to talk about the death of the dollar. And, of course, I mean, it's not going anywhere anytime soon, but it's fun. No, come on. It came up today, actually. 97.7. Up a little bit from 97.3, 97.4 from yesterday. Again, still my favorite thing to look at in the morning when I wake up and just puts a smile on my face on the year-to-date chart. Love it. All right, let's get back to make sure I got that going there. Trump pushes for Powell on rates. Yeah, it's the same thing over and over again. So that's what they're talking about right now on Bloomberg. Let's see. Zbeck is putting in the work and keep my portfolio green. 100% Jake, 100%. It keeps flipping my Jasmine bags. Jasmine and Zexian just keep XCN. Jasmine and ZBCN keep fighting for #1 spot in my portfolio. Outside Bitcoin, of course. What else do we have here? Shill harder. Yes. Trump is going to meet Andy. Okay, here's where I am here. Yes, Cody Bakula and Jake the Snake bringing on the flames. Yes, thank you. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Although his stablecoins keep the USD alive for longer, Genius Bill will be a creative play, strategic remove of the U.S. Treasury debt to stablecoin investors. 100% there, Braveheart McFreedom. That's what we're going to be looking at in about 100 days from now, as the dollar could peak to crazy highs. Again, pushing back above 100, maybe by the end of the year. We'll see how fast this really starts to move. I did mention that the Genius Act, the stablecoin bill, won't go into full effect until 120 days to about, was it 18 months? Like somewhere between 120 days and 18 months from the initial signing of the bill. That's what, according to some of the news sources we listened to. Miria needs a boot in the ass yesterday. Yes, it does, Twitch. Yes, it does. Yes, Jake, I see you with your Zbeck, and I raise you a Jasmine. Yes! Jasmine is a cruel temptress. Yes, it is. Gamma got high speed. Gamma. What? I got what? I love it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when Gamma goes like crazy in the chat. Oh jeez. Okay, Braveheart Me Freedom. Yes, I'm only slightly red as well. Nothing crazy. Says Twitch. Go Zbeck, my biggest bags as well. Yes, go Zbeck. Zbeck gonna clap some cheeks while Bitcoin retraces. And even guys, I just want to let you know, even though I'm not sitting at all-time highs from my portfolio, there's still coins I hold that are still down. Still, I mean, since I bought in or at least swapped some coins at the beginning of the year when I consolidated my portfolio. So yeah, again, January. We need to look at the January highs. When we start breaking January highs for every coin, that's where it's going to get real. They're still talking about Trump and rates. Really? That's ridiculous. Okay, Brave Army Freedom says movement is how we never stop Gamma. My mom says super active as well. Stay super active as well. I plan to live to 129 plus. Imagine how much more bull experience I will have by then. Yeah, seriously. Definitely got to get out there and be running myself too more. I'm very active mentally, but not physically. So that's my vice, my personal vice. You definitely got to have both to keep up with age. All right, guys, let's go. Let's get back into it and see what else we got. Trump says not necessary to fire Powell. Yeah. Same stuff verbatim as always.
and unemployment stable, then we could look to adjust rates in the future. That would give people a sign that maybe they're thinking.
I think he twisted his arm enough from going to the Fed. Again, the first president in 20 years to go to the Fed's headquarters. He may actually give us a 25 rate cut at the end of the month. I mean, just out of that alone, you would think the poly market would adjust a little bit towards that because, again, he was front and center. He was there. He spanked his bottom and he moved on. So I think, yeah, he literally was also like, here, look what you did. Look what you did. He's like pointing at the damn Fed office and be like, look how much money is being spent here. What the hell are you doing, pal? 5 years, you built one whole building and now it's going to cost the whole country $3 billion or whatever the hell. Oh my God. Anyway, so let's see what else we got here. This is Fox Business. What else we got on the headlines today? It is time to go into some crypto news, though. Oh my God, we're getting into overtime almost. Okay, let's take a look at crypto news and see anything breaking. Take a look at the metrics as well. I do love, of course, to look at some of these metrics with you guys. Let's take a look at stock market fear and greed index right now. Sitting in extreme greed at 75 extreme greed. We've got also the crypto fear and greed index sitting in 70 in greed this morning. Again, with Bitcoin's options expiring, of course, what was it? 6 hours ago, something like that. It was like 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Yeah, I think it's been, 6.5 hours, something like that. I think we're doing pretty good before the monthly close. What else we got here? Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the poly market. Just double checking on Powell's expectations. People are betting on a decrease in July. Absolutely no change. 96%, still the same. Nothing has changed. Same shit, different day, guys. Yes. Thanks for joining the chaos again, guys, tonight, this morning. Oh my God. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Then we also got, of course, Bitcoin market cap and dominance. Still sitting around 61%. Again, nothing's changed there either. Up, it's climbing. Wow, it just actually just picked up a little bit more since I clicked on it. 61.4, almost getting back to 62% dominance. Altcoins still taking a back seat, guys. And I think we only really need to get this down underneath 60%, maybe 55% dominance or lower could indicate a new altcoin season. Since there's a ton of institutional investors and countries getting more involved in Bitcoin than they did last cycle. Okay, what else we got? We could take a look at total market cap. Bitcoin falling down 7 underneath Google, maybe for the last time this year. Hopefully. Sitting number 7 in total market cap today. Total market cap especially also down. I think it's down to 3.8 this morning. Let's take a look at that as well while I'm mentioning it. Again, just a quick little health checkup on the markets this morning. Right, yeah, 3.8 trillion. That's kind of where we are now. Kind of pulling back from damn near $4 trillion. 3.95 was the highest on record so far. Maybe 3.96, 3.98. Look at that, guys, so damn close. Oh, it's amazing. So again, we got to get into August, get this thing going. Bitcoin's total market cap still sitting around 2.3 trillion. Okay, and yeah, that's still majority of it, obviously. Okay, ETH about a little less than half a billion. Half a trillion, geez, half a trillion. All right, okay, let's take a look at some crypto news before we head out, see if anything else is breaking, anything new we haven't covered last night. I'm, of course, just going to pull up a whole bunch of different headlines and see what we can find. Here we go, guys. Bitcoin plunges as Galaxy Digital deposits $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin on exchanges. Oh, let's take a look at that and see if we got an uptick on exchanges now, too. CoinGlass bringing you the, of course, my favorite metric to share with you guys every single day. That's how many Bitcoin are on exchanges. That's what's left. Look at this big dip. Look at that big dip down there over the last few weeks. Absolutely crazy. This is all that's left, guys. Make sure you have some allocation before it's all gone. before it's all gone. All right, so we're currently sitting at 2.14 million. Nothing has really changed from yesterday. This could also not be updated till later, so we'll have to see tonight where it lands. Yeah, Galaxy Digital, it looks like they are dumping some Bitcoin on exchanges. Deposits of 1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin to exchanges. We can take a look at that real quick, see what that's all about. Billions of Bitcoin sold on exchanges as liquidations top 500 million. We were talking about this total max pain yesterday. Total max pain yesterday, again, from 4 a.m. I guess that's still today. 4 a.m. options expiring for Bitcoin was about what was it? Was it five? Was it the? It wasn't quite 500 billion. Total max pain was no 500 billion. Oh my god, my brain. Oh my god, 500 million. I think it was 1.2 or 2.2 billion. It might have been more. Maybe it was higher. I forget. Total max pain didn't happen anyway. We got close. We got to 14.7, something like that. Total max pain would have been like 13K. I mean, $113,000 Bitcoin. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Yeah, we can take a look at that real quick just to see what their takeaway is on that since it already happened. That came out 40 minutes ago. Spot Bitcoin ETF see 226 million inflow as Bitcoin pulls back. Here's the latest data. Again, watching that today as well, guys, on the charts. Keep an eye out for Bitcoin. At 3 p.m. to see how much, just how much the ETFs are going to be buying this dip. You know they're going to be buying a huge chunk. I would not be surprised at all if we are still hanging out down here by 3 p.m. and we just see a spike all the way back up to 119K. Just by their buying pressure alone. Again, guys, all you have to do is look at the 3 p.m. close, and you can see what they've been doing here lately. This is it's close enough here. It might not be totally it there. That was on Tuesday. Yeah, that is it there. Yeah, right on 4 p.m. They close usually around 3 to 4:30. They settle the ETFs here in the United States. They brought it up about 1% almost every day now. Almost every damn day. It's crazy. Right, what else we got here? Yeah, 3 p.m. Almost all the buying at the end of every single day is all just ETFs. Boom, there's another one. Again, 0.65% push there from the ETFs as well. Every single day, guys, it's crazy. And this is how, of course, they manipulate the price and also keep their bags, packed and ready to go. I'm trying to find another day here. Here's another one. Albeit a little, yeah, I guess it's still a good percent there, 0.5% there on that move from the ETFs buying pressure. There's another one here. There's a 0.67%. You guys get the idea, right? This is what we watch every single day here on the channel, especially when we're doing the evening night streams at 8 p.m. We got that in full effect. All right, so yeah, there's a whole bunch of news coming out now, guys, and I gotta head out soon. Actually, I got a haircut. I'm actually gonna finally get a haircut. I haven't got a haircut in like 2 months now. Billions in Bitcoin sold on exchanges as liquidations top 500 million. Analysts warned at large scale that holders moved Bitcoin into billions of Bitcoin in exchanges on early Friday morning. That's of course, guys, 4 a.m. That's when the markets expired. 4 a.m. Popular crypto quant analyst Martin warned X that the crypto financial services Galaxy Digital shifted $3.7 billion worth of Bitcoin earlier this morning. 26,100 Bitcoin, including Galaxy Digital's, were sent to exchanges by STHs and sold at a loss. Why? Regardless of whose Bitcoin moved on exchanges, the impact was also has been severe. Selling pressure is mounting, and it says hitting Bitcoin hard. He said, adding that Bitcoin open interest has increased by 3.8 billion. Time of writing, Bitcoin slid at 1.8% to 116,000. That amounts to a small rebound from 115K we saw on Friday morning, but in fact, it remains at a whopping $131 billion worth of Bitcoin has changed hands in the past 24 hours, making 37% increase in trading volume, according to crypto analyst platform CoinGlass. All right. Okay, so enough of that one. Let's see what else we got here before we head out. Galaxy Digital deposits $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin to exchanges. Yeah, that's they're talking about the same thing. We just read that. It's the same damn news site, cryptonews.com. All right, what else we got on the headlines? Spot Bitcoin ETF sees 226 million inflow. Ripple price analyst, analysis. Monster 15 billion Bitcoin short squeeze alert that came out an hour ago. It's the same thing we're talking. Everyone's, of course, this is all the same stuff being repeated at length here. Let's take a look at a different site. Headlines. Charting the surge. XRP gears up for $6 price. Of course, that's an opinion piece. Hopium FUD articles. Bybit. Looked at the Biosig. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing there. Let's see anything else going. CoinDesk. Bitcoin demand outstrips supply ahead of August lull. Crypto Daybook Americas. We of course talked about that last night. Huge guys. If you haven't checked that out, check that out. That's on CoinDesk.com, giving you, of course, basically the entire outline for what's coming up in the next 30 days on dates to watch. Specifically, love those articles. Michael Saylor builds out its own yield curve with upside preferred stock. Of course, they're talking about the whole stretch thing and everything else. Anything else? Give me something juicy before we leave. Give me something juicy. Bitcoin price prediction, ChatGPT. If you guys haven't seen that, it's insane what Grok is predicting, and then ChatGPT is now giving a 42 indicator analysis. Flags to keep Bitcoin 120k tests as a all season rotation, pressures, dominance, and institutional treasury surge. Yeah, we're moving into August. Okay, strategy to raise 2 points. Yeah. We talked about that stuff. Smarter web. That might be it, guys. That might be all the big breaking news we can muster up this morning. Sharp Link hits back BitMines. Ethereum buy. I guess they're fighting each other to be the largest Ethereum treasury company. Firedancer will speed up Solana, but it won't reach full potential. There's another Hopium FUD article there. Senator Lummis says U.S. is waking up to crypto as historic legislative week concludes. And Tom Emmer was still positive that we were going to get this bill passed before the September deadline. So that's still, again, the Clarity Act has to pass before we get that strategic Bitcoin reserve on the rails. Quantum computer is going to take a loss of Bitcoin back. We got miss another week, another quantum computer article. God. All right, guys, that seems to be all the breaking news I got for you. Whoa, that scares me. JP Morgan Chase highlights sector that's primed to outperform U.S. equities over the next 10 to 15 years, outlines diversified strategy. That's, of course, JP Morgan getting more pro-crypto every single day. Solana developers unveil massive new update proposal. Yeah, I'm talking about Firedancer further there. Trader says Bitcoin looks bullish. Yes, he has all the opinion pieces on this site as well. Okay, guys. All right. We already talked about all this stuff already. I think that's pretty big, too, for Block. I think that's pretty big. For Block and Square and all that stuff. Bitcoin phishing scare. Okay, yeah, that's all the news, guys. So hopefully you guys had a great morning with me. As always, I love sharing my mornings with you guys. And, of course, the chaos ensues every single day. I love it. Let me check back with the chat before we head out right now. Movement is how we never stop, says Gamma. My mom is super active as well. I plan to live to 129. Okay, I think I read that one earlier. Braveheart, yes, 100%. Okay, Braveheart says, I was out working in the garden before his son came up. Grateful to be winning, guys. Yes, so much winning.
So much.
Braveheart Freedom says also, Yo, Otaku, how low do you think we're going to scoop up Bitcoin in the next bear market? Maybe a guesstimate range. My guesstimate target for Bitcoin, if we run to 400,000, right, it'll probably going to come back and maybe retest 200. If we run to 200, we'll probably come back and retest 100K. I don't think we're going to get more than a 50% pullback either way. That's my guesstimate. So it depends on really where the top is going to be honest, and how much institutional and countries are backing Bitcoin. And again, if how much Bitcoin America has is also a big key indicator or a key factor. If the U.S. Marshals, accurately reports that they only have 28,900 or whatever the hell it was for the whole country, that's a problem. There's going to be a huge rush in demand for Bitcoin. But if that's not true, that's just like what they have allocated and available to them in their department, and the other governmental departments have other allocations of Bitcoin, then I think it's fine. And we're still gonna continue as always. But as soon as that bill drops, we're gonna be accumulating Bitcoin in some capacity with either tariffs funding it or gold or whatever. The whole Fort Knox thing. There's so many wild cards out there, right? That could change this entire thing. But I would say 50% from where the top is where I would be betting at a drop. Personally, I'm not going to be waiting around for that. Depending on how many millions, right, that I personally make in this bull run, I'm going to be allocating a lot of that the top. and then waiting for again. I'm going to be doing a 50-50 split. I'm going to be taking half of it profits into Bitcoin immediately, and half the profits at the in the bear market to just spend willy-nilly on new investments. So that's my personal strategy. I like to play with probabilities, and I'm not going to be one sitting around and like hoping that we come back down and we never get that. So I always want to have some allocation either way, and I never sell my Bitcoin. So that's my personal, again, not financial advice. This is what I'm doing. That's just what I'm doing. Okay, let's see what we got here. What else we got? Big Freedom. Thanks for the idea. The question though, Braveheart. That was a good question. Based on the miner's profitability, I'll probably take probably be about 1 to 3 months. It'll probably be about 1 to 3 months. Time to man up and make some more McFreedom's coffee. Can't run forever without some coffee. yeah, McFreedom. Let me know. Are you really gonna make a restaurant when you're done? You gonna compete with Tesla's diner? I would love to see it. Then we can all meet up at McFreedom's after the bull run. Yes. Just a warning. Yes, a warning. Dagger's giving us a warning. Yes, we might not see alt season until next year. It's very, very possible, Dagger, especially if tariffs never end, right? If we keep doing this whole taco thing, or that's the fears too, that Trump always chickens out, yada, yada, yada. Maybe we're going to keep extending these, and we just keep the entire fear of the tariffs. That's also a probability that alone will push us entirely, this entire bull run into next year. The demand for Bitcoin is going to be amazing if that happens. It's going to be stupid if we run this into next year. So yeah, keep that in the back of your mind as well. 100% agree with you, Ted Dagger. It's a wild card as well. Braveheart McFreedom says, not sure what you mean, Jake the Snake. Have a friend that mines. His whole garage is a hot machine with tons and tons of fans. Okay. Braveheart McFreedom said, I was asking how long Bitcoin might drop after the run. Okay, how long it would drop? I mean, if you look at the previous cycle, again, not factoring in any future results out of it, but if we go back to the previous cycle, we go back to the daily chart, probably be a good one. Yeah, daily chart. I may have to go back to the weekly. I guess that's good enough. So yeah, we peaked out right around, again, October, November. Again, that's where Grok's model is also playing that 400K target for Bitcoin. And yeah, November of this year. That's crazy, man. It's going to be in the back of my mind all the time now. All right, so yeah, for us to go from basically, I guess back to the top again, we were looking at 860 days. That's insane to get back to where we were previously. So it's a long time, of course, to be buying. I just don't think we're going to get that sort of thing anymore. I think with, crypto becoming more mainstream and adoption everywhere, literally every article you read every single day is a new company investing more into Bitcoin. You can't do this forever, right? You can't do this forever. I would say maybe to be safe and say half of the time. Maybe half of the time, maybe 400 days instead of 800, that you might want to invest somewhere in the middle. So about within 100 to 200 days. That probably be my guesstimated region and where you want to maybe start waiting for a big dip, right? If we do get a big dip, it's going to happen between the top to about 120, 200 days, something like that. If this does play out about half the amount of time, and again, this is all hypothetical, just looking at the previous bull run to where we are now. And yeah, if you were to guess to see where we are now, this peak we're at right now is basically this right here, maybe. And we got 2 peaks last time because of the events that occurred, of course, with COVID and everything else, right? But this time we're probably just going to have one big peak, right? And it's going to look something like that. That's what everyone's, of course, looking for this cycle. So again, that's the idea. If we're comparing last bull run to this bull run, I lived through last bull run. It was crazy. It was hell on earth, especially no sleep zone. So, yeah, get ready for that, guys. I literally put a TV in every single room in my house, including all the bathrooms. Where I had a hot tub set up in my house, my last house, and I just put a TV up there and just sat there and just watching the charts like a crazy person, eating breakfast and looking at the charts across the TV. Oh my, it's insane, guys. Don't be that person. You want to have some peace of mind. So invest accordingly. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right. So that's my general idea. Let me clean up the chart real quick and get back to where we were. All right. And I got to go, guys. Holy crap. I got a hair appointment in about a half hour. I got to get on the road. Oh, I'm going to barely make it. Barely make it. All right, guys. So have a great day. I'm going to call it. And I'll see you guys again tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where, of course, we talk about the foreign markets open. And, yeah, banana. Guys, banana's coming. It's coming.
When will then be now? Soon.
It's coming soon, guys. I'll catch you tonight. Later.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my world with more songs and let me huddle forevermore and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood talking and door. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
Yeah, that's right, Jake. That's right. Hit the likes on the way out. Thank you again for shilling for me. I always forget, Jake. I love you. I love you. And yeah, stay well, Otaku. You know the difference between a bad haircut and a good one. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I definitely need one. Look at this crazy thing. Look at this crazy thing. Oh my God. All right, guys. We'll see what happens after this haircut. It's usually a good one. Usually it's a good one. All right, guys. Have a great one. I will see you. Also, yes, that's right. Open mic night. We do of course our community mixer with Crypto Future. Guys, on the link down below. If you're not part of Crypto Futures, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. Of course, Rob, my favorite Canadian on the planet, is over there, and he will show you where all the great gems are on that channel. Definitely appreciate him. One of my favorite guys in our space. And of course, guys, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Have one of these, guys. Just take one of these beautiful Bitcoin pills. Oh yes, one a day. It keeps the FOMO away, as I always say. And yeah, oh, it's a beautiful taste of financial freedom in capsule form. All right, guys. I'll catch you tonight. Have a good one. Peace. Later.